Uh, hello, 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 hello. I'm just going to swap across there before anybody else embarrasses themselves. Who is that and why is he here? I have no idea. I'm normally here on a Tuesday. I have no idea who I am. Sorry, I just noticed something on my nail there. How are we all? Me, skill issues, as if indeed, yes. Well, you never landed in the pool, did you? I landed in the pool twice, 2 of 2. Hello, Heartless. How are you?
Spanked.
How goes the subathon? Are you good? Well done, actually, Kubu. Sorry, I should have given you your rightful first. You are a skill issue, I see. I should have given you your first there, your first badge. Sorry. I actually went live without realising I'd gone live. I had one of those embarrassing moments where I sort of looked up and thought, that's not the start screen. How did that start? Because I was fiddling about with the start screen. I saw the scan, yeah. I was fiddling about with the start screen because I'm trying to get to a point where I can just put the green screen up at the start of stream and I don't have to then sort of flip between things. But it means taking a picture of my background and then balancing the green screen on the image. I just didn't have enough time to do it all. But that should help. So it's a bit of a pain having to stop what I'm doing, pull the green screen up, and then put it back down again. So, how are we all? Did we have a good weekend? Did we end up having a good weekend? How has the week started? Are we okay? Are we doing fine? Heartless, how is the subathon going? Is it going well? I saw you were on for so long. So long. On was it Sunday? I've lost track of days. She finished in one go. Ooh woo. 17 hours. That's not good. It's not good to stream that long. Did you not watch Ludwig on the Streamer University? Has anybody watched any Streamer University stuff, by the way? I haven't watched any actual Streamer University stuff because, to be quite honest, the people on there are insufferable. It's just absolute maniac, just the degenerates. It's horrible. Just total clip farm from start to finish. However, in amidst all that, Ludwig delivered 4 absolutely banging lectures. So I would say, Heartless, if you want to actually get some quality stuff from Streamer University, go to Ludwig's second channel, which is Ludwin. And he's got 4 videos there where he actually does. It's a bit rough and ready around the edges, but he actually drops some really useful information. And some of it is kind of almost life information. Some of it is you will kind of understand if you've been streaming for a bit. But there was 2 or 3 things in there that made so much sense. And I was like, oh, now I kind of get where you're going. So yeah, it was really good. His stuff's really good. He's probably the only one there that had. So I think Cinna had some good stuff. Ray had some good stuff. Agent had some good stuff. But I think in terms of a consistent quality of teaching, I think he dropped some really interesting stuff in there, especially the amount of the amount of money that he has as an overhead in a month is insane. I think he said, I'll probably get the number wrong, but I think he's got 15 employees that work for him across all the channels and stuff. And his monthly outgoings for the 15 staff are about $300,000, which is absolutely mad that he's spending that much in a month. That covers everybody that's working with him. And I think he was breaking down, the various platforms and where you actually make money. And he was very transparent about where the money was coming from. Yeah, it was mad. It very much cemented the point that you will absolutely, hello Pissy, you will absolutely not make money on Twitch. Certainly not decent money, which I think everybody realizes anyway. But it was just when he put up the various figures from the various platforms that he operates on. It was just not happening. You were like, "Oh, okay, yes, it looks pink and blue to me." What can you do? What can you do, Kubu? You're obviously just not skilled enough at this point in time. Try harder. But is everybody else doing well? Were you teaching today, Kubu? Or were you lifeguarding? Have you been lifeguarding? No, you're in the country, aren't you? You're out in the country. Lily, have you actually managed to get beyond your bedroom yet? Well, about that. Okay, so you didn't go. Okay. So are you home alone or are you there with your sister? Kubu's you will go later this week. Okay. Your sis. So it's party central at Kubu's at the moment then. It's Project X at Kubu's house. The decks are thumping, the bass is going, the drink is flowing. Everybody get round Kubu's. That's the place to be. Drop a pin, Kubu, and we'll all head there. I decided not to go yet because I'd be there for one day and have to travel back for Stimkey therapy. Okay, well, I understand that. That's understandable. So you didn't go because you didn't want to have an empty and party. There was my illusion shattered. You'll be heading to quiz tonight, but I nearly fainted at bingo last night, so this will be my first venture out of the day. I see. Why did you faint at bingo? Did you win? And you were like, oh my God, I've won. It's not exactly high pressure, high stakes. Was it the heat? Is it still hot down your way? It's not very hot here anymore. It's about 19-20, but it's quite cloudy, and there's a good breeze blowing as well. So yeah, it's manageable now. Well, I did win, but I was feeling ill before that. Okay, I see. Have you got a dabber? Have you got your own dabber? It is still hot here. Yes, I've never been to bingo. I couldn't honestly. I've never been to an organized like bingo thing. I've done it on holiday or I've done it as a laugh somewhere, but I've never gone to an actual bingo hall and sat with a dab. I'll tap you in a minute. That's what they call them. That's what they call the big thick pens that you put on the numbers. It's a dabber. But I've never actually been to an actual proper bingo place to do bingo. So right on the forehead. We bring Crayola pens instead. Some people have dabbers, but it's nothing proper, I see. Oh, I think if you have to get the gear. If you're going, I think you have to get your own dabber, Lily. I mean, it makes you look a bit more professional, I feel. People will fear you when you turn up if you get your own personalised dabber. Surely. That sounds like the way to go. I'd have a big fluorescent one. I'd be like, yeah, fear me. I am here with my fluorescent dabber. Did you win money? I won the lottery at the weekend. I can't stand it when you get a message from the National Lottery in the UK. You get a notification. They send you an email saying you have won a prize, and you're like, "Ooh, I've won a prize in the lottery! Fantastic!" And you go into your app, and you've won like a £5. Just like, thanks, yeah, thanks so much for getting my hopes and dreams up. And I've won £5, which is no use to man nor beast. It gets you about 2 tickets. Thanks for the. It's not even pocket money. I've never won a lot. I've won about 30 quid. I think maybe once I won 60 quid or something like that. But that's about as much as I've been playing it since it started, which was about 20 odd years ago. and the most I've won's about 60 quid, I think. So there's always a chance. You have to be in it to win it, as they say. So, yes, we'll keep persevering, and we'll see what happens. But they've changed the way it runs in the UK as well. So there's now more chance to win money. Actually, won £1. You can now win £1 on the lottery, which is half the price of the ticket. It seems almost stupid to get that, but yeah, it's all money, I suppose. It can mount up in your bank balance or whatever, and then you can buy your ticket for the next month with it, I suppose. But yeah, that's kind of. I didn't really do a huge amount at the weekend. I went up the coast on Saturday with the boys, took them to the beach, let them run stupid up and down the beach chasing balls, etc. That was good fun. And then we went for something to eat, which was lovely. And then we came back and the boys were absolutely shattered. Weirdly, it was funny. Towards the end of the night, my partner said, "Do you think something's happened to Rocket?" And I was like, "What do you mean something's happened?" She said, "His face looks strange." I was like, "What do you mean strange?" And she said, "Well, his nose is always quite thin and it looks fat." And I was like, "Excuse me? How can a dog's nose look fat?" And sure enough, his whole face had swollen. So I think what he's done is he's put his face. Hello, Kaz. How are you? I think he's put his face into grass or something. Hello, Sky.
Oh, it's got a wee knob on it.
It has got a wee knob on it. How are you, Sky? Are you good? Yeah. His whole face. I don't know. I don't know whether he'd put his face into grass or something. I am Kaz, thank you. And he'd either like jabbed it and had an allergic sort of reaction to it, or if a bee or something had stung him. But his whole face, his whole muzzle, swelled right up. It looked really strange. Oh, me knob, yeah. It's got a wee knob on it. So yeah, that was a bit worrying. I am good. I am good. Other than having to fiddle about work, but yeah, we all have to keep going with work, I suppose. So yeah, that was a kind of weird one. It was all right in the morning. It had gone down in the morning, so I presume he'd either. Hello, Megan. How are you? It was either a bee sting, or, as I said, shoved his head. They're constantly snuffling about in grass and stuff. So I would just wonder if he's put his face forward and jabbed it on something, and he's had some sort of reaction to it. But he's fine now. He had a day of looking a bit sorry for himself, but he's fine now. So that was cool. And then Sunday, I didn't really do a huge amount. Sunday, I watched quite a bit of Streamer University, but Lud's videos. I watched the Grand Prix. And then just random YouTube bits. Abroad in Japan, had a new video out. Lots of stuff. But I just had a chill Sunday where I didn't move terribly much, to be fair. And then back to work yesterday and today. So, rubbish. Blooming work. It's about time I finished this stupid work business. So, hopefully, as I say, everybody else's week has started well and you are coping, surviving, and managing to get on with things. But yeah, today I thought we might try something a bit different. We'll play Scrandle in a minute. We'll do the Scamcino and we'll play Scrandle as we do. And then I've had Palworld. I think I got swept up in the whole hype about Palworld a couple of years ago when it came out in early access. And everybody was like, Palworld this, Palworld that. And I thought, oh, I'll just get that. And I had got a voucher, a Steam voucher for my Christmas. Not gonna lie, I'm just wishing the days away to the weekend because it's Newcastle Pride this weekend. Fantastic stuff. It'll be a big event, no doubt. Yeah, and I had a Steam voucher for my Christmas, and I thought, well, this is the big thing. Everybody's getting into it, so I'll buy it. And then promptly never played it at all. And I've just literally sat on the game for 2 years And now it's come out in it's now cleared early access and come out in its proper form. So I thought, what better time to have a look at it? So we'll see how we get on. I'm conscious of starting new games and things. I am going to continue with Assassin's Creed, but we've got Beast of Reincarnation coming out in a couple of weeks, and I am very interested in that. From the moment that appeared, I thought, ooh, that looks like a bit of me. So I definitely want to have a good go at that. Sky's bored out of your mind. So watch the first 3 Pirates of the Caribbean. Banshee did that not long ago. She went through the first 3 because they're the only really good ones. But yeah, I've seen the first one quite a few times. The second one, not quite so many times, and the third one, not quite so many times. But the only 3, indeed, yes. We don't talk of the others. It's a bit like the Alien franchise. We only watched the first. In fact, even 3 was it's only really the first 2 in the Alien franchise. And I know there are adjacent ones like Prometheus, etc., which people say, oh, they're quite good. But yeah, 1 and 2. Playing Black Flag make me think to watch them again. Yeah, I mean they are good movies, regardless of what you think of Johnny Depp or whatever. But yeah, they're well put together movies, and eminently rewatchable. You can watch them over and over. It's a bit like the Harry Potter movies. You can watch them over and over and over again and never really get bored of them. So yeah. Will and Elizabeth were my buy, and there we go. There we go. The lore drop from Megan. Yeah, despite having been around in Newcastle for many years, Megan, I've never actually experienced Pride in Newcastle, so I wouldn't really know. I don't know why. 3 films with Keira Knightley. That's all the pirates I know. Indeed, yes. Well, that's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. That's what we're saying. That's the canon. Everything else is by the by. It'll be interesting to see if they ever get this next one off the ground. There seems to be 1,001 rumors about who's going to be in it and what's going to happen and whether it's actually going to happen at all. So it'll be interesting to see if they actually do ever really get round to doing something with it. So yes, let's see what happens there. Other than that, as I say, it's been a bit of a it's been a bit just kind of normal, isn't it? There's nothing massive happening. I can't remember if I saw anything interesting in the gaming news. Just give me 2 seconds and I'll have a quick flick up at that and see what we think. See what was in the gaming news. No, there's not really a huge amount. I tell you what is annoying me though, and I kind of touched on this last time we were here. Blooming Gamescom. I saw no, not you, Koo. I saw something today about Gamescom has sold out all of its exhibition space for this year. It's the first time it's ever sold out every single square foot of its exhibition space. And it's burning me even more now that Banshee and I aren't going. it's really annoying me. Having said every year since 2023 that will we go? Will we go? Will we go? And never quite getting there. We should really have gone this year. Indeed, Sky, next year, I think we all need to make a pact. Mind you, we'll all want to go to Berlin next year, won't we? I can see it. I can see everybody wanting to go to Berlin next year. I might actually persuade Banshee to go to Berlin because it's her favourite city in Europe. So I'm not that fussed about going to TwitchCon itself, but I would quite like to go at the time of TwitchCon and meet up with people, and then go and see Berlin at the same time. And as she's been about 3 or 4 times, she'd be a pretty decent tour guide by now, I would have thought. So yeah, maybe we'll go to both. Who knows? You are planning on going, yeah. As I say, TwitchCon itself, I'm not that bothered about. But if I can But if I can muster up Banshee's enthusiasm and plan to meet a few people, then I might well try and go to both. But Gamescom was banging. I loved Gamescom. The only thing, as I say, last time I was talking about it, the only thing that's a bit of a pain in the ass about what we did last time was we didn't stay in Cologne because we made a decision fairly late to go to it. And by that time, all the hotels and Airbnbs, etc., in Cologne were so expensive. We ended up getting a hotel in Dusseldorf and taking the train backwards and forwards, which the hotel was fine, but the train journeys were not. They were so unbelievably bad. I would never do that again. So yeah, next time, if there is a next time for Gamescom, then we will definitely go. Because the other thing was, we never really got a chance to look round Cologne because we were always traveling from the exhibition centre in Cologne. And then, we would have to get in the train back to Dusseldorf. So yeah, we never really got any chance to go and see people or see the city at all. We'd only do one day at TwitchCon just because it's a base place to meet up with people. We'd love to go around and explore and do more stuff while there. Yeah, absolutely. Indeed, you're all too innocent tonight. You need Pemmy. Pemmy will be here somewhere, I'm sure, at some point. They'll be protecting the stream streak because it was massive. Last it was 110 or 120, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, so that's potential plans. But as I say, I saw that tweet say every time I've done TwitchCon, everything outside of the con has been more memorable than the con itself. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I've kind of heard about the American one as well, that it's more of a social get-together and a gathering than an actual... I don't really understand what goes on at TwitchCon, if I'm entirely honest. I know there's panels and stuff, and people talk about, how to be a better streamer or how to make more money or how to get sponsorships or whatever. But yeah, it seems like watch so many vlogs, events around Gamescom. It just looks great. Being on the bucket list to go, it's just got to look. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Banshee and I went together in 2023, and it was a kind of... It was a bit of a... not a spur of the moment thing, but it was kind of planned and kind of not. Banshee had a couple of devs and publishers had reached out to her to say, "Are you going to Gamescom? If you are, come and see us." So we kind of did that. We went because she'd been, and she was obviously a fairly new streamer at that point. So we kind of did that just so we could kind of fulfill those requests. But it was a nightmare when we got there because being fairly naive, not really understanding what you needed to do, and it was partially the publishers as well. They basically invited us to the backstage area for content creators, but of course you need a special pass to get there. And they are absolutely, even if the publisher comes to the front desk and says, "These people are coming with me," they won't let you pass. It's like some mad sort of security point. They just will not let you through. So we'd been having a great time for the first sort of day and a half, going round by ourselves. And then we had an appointment for Banshee, I think, to go and see. In fact, we both had an appointment to go and see Still Wakes the Deep in its kind of early form before it came out. She was about half an hour before me. So we went down to the security point to say, right, we should be getting in. We've got an invite from the publisher. Would not let us through. Eventually got hold of the guy to say, "We're not getting through here. Somebody's going to have to come down and get us." Guy came down and sort of went like this to the security guys and went like that to us. We kind of moved forward. They stopped us going through, and the guy just disappeared off again, and we never saw him again. So never got backstage. And then the next day, there was another guy who did a total and absolute... He did a Jedi mind trick on the people at the security. It was hilarious. He just kind of went... Blah, 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 and they were all sort of looking at each other saying, "Well, should we maybe..." And by that time we were through and in. So we actually got to see the backstage element of it, which was brilliant. But it's quite a high bar to get one of those passes. You need to have some mad average viewership. You can be streaming for as long and have so many followers, but if you don't have the correct number of average followers, they just won't give you a pass. So then, how are you going to see all the things that the publishers that have reached out to you want you to have a look at? They put appointments in for you, and if you don't have a badge, you can't get through. It's kind of stupid from that point of view. But yeah, we still had a great time. Met a lot of people, met a lot of devs, met a lot of publishers. More in the indie area than we did anywhere else. But that was great. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it overall. But kind of learned a lot about what it was and what we should be doing and shouldn't be doing. So if we ever went back, I think we'd be very much forewarned as to what potentially will happen, won't happen, and how we should circumnavigate that. So it'll be a big year next year, as I say. We'll see. We'll see. Anywho, let's do the old Scamsino. Let's do that, and then we can do this. How's it looking? How's it looking? How's it looking? Are we ready?
Ta-da!
There we go. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Darth wins. So the bank doesn't win tonight. Boo. Boo. There we go. Good stuff. Right. We can put that off. And then I will stick up the green screen. You can play the drop game. And I will return very soon. Ooh, Lily's sorted out a skill issue, it would appear. What am I trying to do? Somebody tell me what I'm trying to do. I'm putting that light up. And I'm doing that, and I'm doing that. There we go. And then that. We're doing this. Hey, we're here. Beautiful. There we go. We're in position. And we can change category, Scrandle category. You're very right, Koo. You are correct. Right, let's go. Yes. For those of you that have not played this before, we are going to be given 2 panels of what are normally quite sketchy food offerings from various sporting arenas around the planet. And we have to pick the one that we think is good, has been voted most popular. You're awaiting your sausages, indeed. Okay, so this is this is not a good start. This isn't the game. We just have to pick the one that we would. I mean, what the hell? We've got chopped sausage and ham stuff. or we've got a brick of Neapolitan ice cream in a slice of bread. Which I don't. I mean, for those of you who have not played before, if sea sausage, yell sausage, indeed. A brick and a slice of bread. Yeah, yeah. I have to say, Vegeta, isn't it? Yeah, that I was going to say. Yeah. Much as that doesn't look very appealing, I would have to go for the ice cream, I think. But let's not think about it terribly much. That's just a vote. Right, we're now into the actual game. So we've got Korean beef bulgogi, stuffed baked potato with mozzarella cheese and sriracha cream. Well, that's an absolute winner. A baked potato with mozzarella and sriracha absolutely has to be. Yeah, it has to be that one. That looks pitiful. Oh my good God. What the hell? Kaznockin with some sort of. I mean, that just looks like it's been. That looks horrendous. That looks like it's been pulled out off the side of a house or something. That looks banging. Look at that egg. That egg is indeed egging. That looks absolutely cracking. You, you don't know why. You see egg, you shout egging. That egg looks fake. Yeah, it's so good looking. It almost looks fake. But pork, egg, rice, beans, and greens. I'm definitely going that. Yeah, absolutely. That's the most egg-looking egg. Definitely. Okay, here we go again. Now, it has to be barbecue pulled pork because as soon as anybody sees congealed gravy and mushy peas, I do. I shout it all the time, and people have no idea what I'm on about. They just think I'm crazy. Yeah. What in the barf is that? There's a specific Northern England thing in the UK about mushy peas. Why it became a thing, I have no idea. Mushy peas are horrific. But yeah, but Scrandle has a real bias against them. So anytime we see mushy peas, we're definitely not voting for the mushy peas. It has to be that. Barbecue pulled pork with cheesy chips. Look at the way the cheese is melted on that as well. That's beautiful. I like peas, but I've never had them mushy. Yeah. It's like somebody crushed up all the peas and then put whole peas into them as well. It's not good. Often they put vinegar in them as well, which makes them even worse. But that cheese, you're right, Megan, that cheese is proper sexy looking. So we're going to go that. Good, right? We're doing well. Okay, we've got a bacon double story burger with stadium sauce. That looks tasty. Or a vegan chipotle burger with a beer. Has to be bacon, I think. No, I don't quite understand how they make it. I don't know how somebody else might understand how they make mushy peas, but I'm not quite sure what it is. But it's it's they're not good. Yeah, we're gonna have to go bacon double story burger here because that bacon and the cheese looks cracking. Wasn't much between them though. What in the name of a finished hot dog is that? I mean, neither of these look particularly good. Who on earth buys the Chicago style hot dog for 10 quid, by the way, demolishes it, and then goes, oh, I was supposed to take a photo for Scrandle with like a mouthful to go. It's like, damn it, I meant to take a photo for the Insta. And completely missed the point. Right, we're going. I mean, I have to say, this doesn't look much better. Hot dog, loaded fries, and a beer. What the hell are the fries loaded with? That looks distinctly sus. I have no idea what is actually loaded on the fries. But given the fact that we're getting a beer, we could maybe salvage some of the fries, and the hot dog looks passable. I think we're going to have to go with this. Yeah, that was disgusting. Okay. Beef with Yorkshire pudding, roast potatoes, green beans, salad, and Sprite. Looks passable. It's got broccoli in it. I had taken a bite of my sausage and was like, wait, I'm eating sausage. I must share. Indeed. Broccoli. I love broccoli. My favourite vegetable is broccoli. So I'm immediately biased towards it. This is a salad I'm not convinced about. However, chili chips. It's the processed cheese for me that's not doing this. If that was melted, I feel it would have a better crack of the whip at persuading me, let's say. But it just looks like somebody's put their hand in the bag of processed cheese and gone, oomph, and just lobbed it on the top of it. And the fries look quite anemic as well. So I'm not entirely sure that I'd be up for that. That is a good plate for free. So yeah, I'm going to go for the roast beef. I don't have gravy anyway, Sky, so that's not an issue for me. But you're getting roast potato, you're getting roast beef, you're getting Yorkshire pudding, you're getting some greens. Yeah, I'll go for that. Hey. Right. Okay, here we go. Steak pie with mushy peas again. You see, it's this thing, this North England. What the hell's on top of it though? Chips, mushy peas, gravy, and chip spice. I have never heard of chip spice. What the hell's that? Has anybody heard of chip spice? What on earth is chip spice? That's a new one for me. I mean, it's all over the thing. But I have never heard of that. That's £5. Pulled pork and chips for $2.50. That can't be right. There is no way on God's earth. No way on God's earth you're getting that portion of pulled pork and chips for £2.50. I mean, it's a no-brainer at that price. So we're doing well. We're doing a gluten-free burger with shredded meat and some mysterious yellow thing. Where the hell's that? Is that corn? Or is it cheese? Or is it some, I don't know. Or dirty fries, chips topped with chili, jalapenos, and cheese. Definitely this side. Yes. No competition there at all. Right, steak, chips, and chimichurri. This could be a divisive one. I don't really know what I know chimichurri is the green stuff, but I've never had chimichurri. So I'm not a bit, I'm a bit at a loss here as to whether that's good or not. The meat looks okay. I quite like pink steak. Because I like my steak rare. But the chips, look, the fries look a bit dodge. They look very, very pale. This doesn't look much better. However, it's pizza. The pizza clitoris is that. Yeah, pizzusi, indeed. Just for that comment, Sky, I think we're going to go with the pizza. Hey, well done. Okay, the pressure's on now. Tension. Because we've got 9 out of 10. Well done, Kubu. Thank you. Chicken katsu burger. That does not look like katsu. I'm sorry. That's kind of worrying. It's the bread's going to be all like minging. Not good. Chips and gravy. Yeah, just wet chicken in it. Yeah, it's sauce that. Very sauce. I mean, what's the point in putting that parsley on? And there's like half a ring of a jalapeno or something in there. I'm gonna go with the chips. It's basic bitch stuff, basically, but you know, the gravy doesn't look that bad. The fries look okay. Yeah, there's like one leaf of parsley in there. Useless. Let's go chips. I mean, it wasn't particularly. Look at that. 10 out of 10. Perfect Scranner. Give yourselves a cheer. Yay! Yatta! Okay, so we can do another one because we haven't done this for a while. We've got a few that we could get through. So let's play yesterday's one. See where we get to. Right. Here we go with the insanely priced World Cup stuff. So we've got chicharrones with lime, salsa verde, and a beer for 11 quid, which, to be fair, given the price of some of the stuff that we've seen on here from the World Cup, definitely looks like a free hut. This looks like a Lunchable. An unknown location. It's Mr. Beast's house. What in the children's toy food is that? Right, yeah, it's a Lunchable. That's essentially what it is. So it's at a Mr. Beast event. There is no way on God's earth you're eating that. Free with it. It would have to be free. Okay, so it's an unknown location in the US, and it's also free with admission. I would not be going in anywhere that was giving me that away for nothing. In an undisclosed location. You would never be seen again. We're definitely going chicharrones here. Okay. Off to a good start. Right, we're away. Okay, a hot dog. That's not a hot dog. What the hell is that? It looks like a tongue. It looks like a cow's tongue. Hot dog and a beer. Or curry, goat, and chips. Okay, this is an interesting one. Because that does... Hello, Kerry Koala. That does not look like a hot dog in the slightest. In the slightest. And what the hell is it sitting on? Some kind of mad cookie. There's nothing about that looks particularly appealing at all. But on the right-hand side, we've got curried goat. Now, I don't think our Scrandlers going to be swayed to try curried goat? Interesting one. But I mean, the other option is this unidentified thing that's purporting to be a hot dog. I'm going to go with a goat. There we go. Nice. That is neither hot nor dog. Yeah, absolutely. Chicken tenders and fries with Andalus sauce. Okay. Or onion rings with ketchup and banana peppers. I mean, I'm not keen on that sauce. That sauce looks dodge. Those are sad onion rings. Yeah. I mean, they're only £2. $2.65. And yet, given our recent experience here, somebody might have eaten half of them. That might not be a full bucket of onion rings. I'm going to go left, but I'm not convinced. Okay, well done. What if it is a banana? Well, that makes it even worse. Here we go again. This is the child catcher in an undisclosed location of the US. Or duck confit. Okay. Neither of them look particularly appealing. It's back again. I think it's trying to trick us. This is very much would you get in the back of the van? Would you get in the back of the van for a Lunchable? No. I think by default we're going to have to go with the duck confit, but I'm not confident on this one. Yeah. Nobody likes the Lunchable, the look of the Lunchable. Seasoned curly fries, bacon chive aioli, and a side of brisket marmalade. That, I presume that says slaps. Why not? Just a favour and get rid of them kids. Aye, indeed, yes. Tandoori chicken wrap with masala fries. Right, cool. Cool. It's just as well I don't have the timeout, the vote, the vote kick on this screen, or I'd be using the vote kick now. Right. So we've got seasoned curly fries for what? For 16 quid. Seasoned curly fries with bacon chive aioli and a side of brisket marmalade. Okay. Or tandoori chicken wrap with masala fries. It's hard, this one, isn't it? Mm, I think visually, left looks better to me. Left looks better visually in terms of if somebody put them in front of me and said which one, I would go left. But chat seems to be saying right, so we'll go right. Right? Well done. Good, good, good. We're keeping our perfect record intact. Here we go. More mushy peas. Or it has to be the crab fries. I love crab fries. Crab fries slap. Every opportunity I get to have crab fries, I will have crab fries. Definitely crab fries. And there is, as I say, this mushy pea bias. No idea what those are. It's fries with crab meat on them and normally some sort of spicy mayo. You've never had crab. Crab's beautiful, especially when it's like drizzled across fries and with a spicy mayo or whatever. Love crab. Never had it on fry. Oh, yeah, you should, Kerry. It's beautiful. Right. So we've got a pizza, which looks like it's pepperoni. It's kind of all right. Looks a bit frozen. Or a helmet nacho. That looks like quite a. I mean, I can't see the nachos. If there's anything to be said, where are the nachos? There seems to be a hell of a lot of topping and not a hell of a lot of actual nachos in there. I don't know if that's swaying us, but let's go with. Are we going nachos? Do you eat it and then wear a hat? Why is it in a hat? I have so many because it's the New York Mets. It's a baseball ground, Sky. So you're buying it at the baseball. So you're getting a baseball helmet with it. It's the context's there. Somebody's trying to be clever, but a bowl also. Yeah, but it's not. It's not as marketable in a bowl. You're getting it in a helmet. Are we going? I mean, that's very basic. Yeah, let's go there. Oh, it was a mistake. It was because you couldn't see the nachos. Renegade dog, hot dog topped with short rib, sweet pickles, and potato pierogies. Or bao buns. Has to be bao buns. That looks banging. That doesn't look banging. Right, okay. Renegade dog is what they call me in college. Okay, the chicken katsu burger that ain't katsu's back. And a hot dog with cheese pierogies. Okay. What's with the deconstructed hot dogs all of a sudden? It has to be the dog. I mean, it looks miles better, but shut up. There is no way. Chicken, chips, and cheese baguette. Okay, you're selling me on that. Pie, chips, and gravy. Little Wiener. That's my college game. Baguette, yes. I mean, both look good. A pie, chips, and gravy has its place, to be fair. If it was a cold night, I'd quite go for the pie, chips, and gravy. That gravy looks okay. It doesn't look too viscous. But chicken, chips, and cheese in a baguette, that sounds quality. And it's from Italy as well. It's from Napoli. It's bound to be good. If it's an Italian one, it's bound to be good. Hey, well done. Okay. 8 out of 10, community average. So the pizza let us down. I mean, there's a massive differential in price there as well. So there is no way on earth that katsu burger beats that hot dog thing. I'm sorry. Absolutely. I mean, the percentages were very low for both of them. Nobody really wanted either of them, to be fair. But that's where we are. We'll do one more. Let's do this one. One more. Okay, a crab sandwich with garlic fries, or for $16.50, by the way. All the American food is so expensive. Or sandwich poulet mayo, which I'm presuming is a chicken mayo sandwich. Why is it half eaten again? Yeah, again, it was like, Insta. Poulet is chicken, yes, indeed. So are we going for a chicken sandwich with mayo, or are we going, I think it has to be the crab sandwich with garlic fries, surely. Yes. I know it's expensive, but holy, okay, this is hard. Did you know I'm learning Italian? Okay, so the Hawk Burger, which was a previous winner. The Hawk Burger was a previous winner against chicken bites and chips, which, again, doesn't look the worst. We've seen worse, but that has to be. I mean, look at that. You've got a toasted bun, you've got sausages, you've got hash brown, you've got melted cheese, although it's a big processed Kraft slice. The burger looks all right, and then something else underneath it. Not sure what that would be. And onion rings. A chicken it is underneath it. That's definitely a winner. Definitely a winner. Take me a year to climb that stack indeed. Okay, so frozen strawberries with ice cream. Mmm. That looks tasty. Or pie, chips, peas, and gravy. We've got ads starting in. I can't believe we're at an hour already and we haven't started the stream. Depends on the weather. Yeah. Well, we're back to the mushy peas. Indeed, indeed. Let me just snooze these ads. We'll do a snooze on the ads because I know most of you aren't actually subbed at the moment. So, I think we have to go frozen strawberries with ice cream because we know there's a mushy pea bias here. Well done. Yeah. That's from Sunderland as well. That was from Sunderland, Megan, the mushy peas. Which kind of figures. Popcorn chicken with waffle friends. Okay. Or hockey porky bowl. Barbecue pulled pork, chips, cheese sauce, crispy onions. It has to be the porky bowl, surely. Barbecue pulled pork, chips, cheese sauce, and crispy onions for £7. That looks tasty. I don't know what a waffle friend is, to be fair. I don't know, it's making you nauseous. What, the right-hand side one? Do you think? The thought of barbecue pulled pork with fries and onions and cheese. That sounds banging to me. I mean, I'd eat both of them. But I suppose I'll go with the majority. So what's the majority saying? The majority saying left? Popcorn chicken with waffles? But it doesn't say the beer. It just says popcorn chicken with waffles. So the beer's not included with that. Or according to the legend. That's been bought separately. Allegedly. So what are we saying? Are we saying left or are we saying right? Megan's saying right. Kerry's saying left. Kubu's spewing somewhere. It's going to come down to Sky. Sky, which one do you want? Are you going right? Are you going right or left? Don't know. We don't know. We just don't know. Sky, where have you gone? Sky, come back. Right. Oh! Clam chowder in a sourdough bread bowl with a small pack of oyster crackers. That sounds disgusting. Katsu dirty fries. Why is there an anime girl in the bread? I'm presuming. No, that's California. Yeah, that's not happening. Hello, Dan. How are you? We eat her too. Excuse me. Indeed. How are you? I'm going to go right. Yes. Didn't want to overthink that. What the hell? Bratwurst or meatball and bammy? What the heck's bammy? Have we got any Belgians in chat? What the hell's bammy? Is that something you can explain, Kubu? Why is there also Megan? It might not be the roll. It might be because the wiener is huge. The roll might be normal sized. It's like some kind of noodles. Okay. With curry ketchup fries, meatball and bammy. Curry ketchup. I don't know. I mean, the roll lets that down significantly. Surely. No, I think that's a meatball, Kerry. I'm assuming the orange thing down here is the meatball, and that's the bammy, and that's the curry ketchup fries. Great. Now, actually, the bammy might be in that orange ball. Okay, so what the hell's this thing then? That's not a meatball. If that's a meatball, we're all in trouble. Are we going left? As I say, I think the roll substantially lets this side down. But I kind of think because of the artistic representation of the ketchup and the mustard, I think that one's probably going to win. Right. Oh, God. We need to hurry up because we've only got 3 minutes before the ads start again. Nachos. What the hell? Very anemic, that. A sausage and red Leicester cheese roll. Definitely that one. Let's go. Rocky Mountain oysters with fries or currywurst mit pommes frites. Currywurst with chips or oysters and chips. I don't know. I've never had an oyster. I don't see any oysters. Yeah. Maybe the oysters seem to be fried. They're the fried things on this side. No, it's Rocky Mountain oysters. So I don't know whether it actually means they aren't oysters. In which case, that might be it might be just be a kind of, it's got a Hello Kitty bag as well, so we might go for that one. There seems to be an awful lot of chips there, and that looks a bit ming. Neither of them look particularly appealing, I have to say. Are we going to go left? Is the bag included? I don't know. Are we going to go left? Just because the right-hand side one really doesn't look that nice. I'm not sure. I really don't know. I mean, it's half the price on this side, but I don't think we're price sensitive. Not sure. You're saying right, but you're scared. Okay, we'll go right then. Hey, well done, Kerry. Yeah, good. A Wigan kebab, steak pie in a roll, or a can of Stella. I have to go. A can of Stella for 14 quid, or a steak pie in a roll for 4 quid. It has to be that one. Indeed. Thank you. And then last one, we've only got 50 seconds to go. Meat pie with a Coke for 17 quid at the World Cup again. Or a pastel de carne, a meat pastry for £1. It has to be the pastel de carne. Hey, well done. Good. Right. 9 out of 10. against the community's 7.6 out of 10. So the one we got wrong was that, I mean, in fairness, to me, those look equally as good. Those do look equally as good. So, hello, Bacon. How are you? Nice to see you. I still maintain I would, if I was given the choice between those two, I would definitely get the pulled pork. Anyway, we're about to hit ads. So you go and enjoy the ads, and I will get set up for the game. Well done, everybody. Well done. Well done. Okay, we're there. Right. So now we can do that. Right. Ads happening. I will get set up here and see what we need to do in terms of. Honestly surprised the popcorn chicken did better. Looks like it's less food for more money. Indeed, yes. Well, that kind of. Not being a gastronomic connoisseur, Bacon, my eye tends to stray to how much am I getting for my money. If things look similar, then I'll probably go for the one that's got more in it. That's kind of the way I judge food. Right, okay. Let's open this up. How are you, Bacon, by the way? Are you enjoying life? Streaming going well? Right, let's go. Can we please work? Oh, my encoder didn't like that at all. Right. Doing pretty well. You finally got a capture card. Fantastic. I love that news. I want to start the game. Do I play this on keyboard or do I play it with a controller? Who knows? We shall see as we go. I'll go... We'll start the game, and if it absolutely kills my GPU, we'll knock back the graphical settings. Create a new world, I presume. I'll just use that as the base. I'm not difficult. Normal. Standard game balance. Upon death, all material items are dropped on the spot. Okay, whatever. I actually get so invested in Scrandle. It's actually, yeah. It's. I'm glad we came across it. So finish setting up world and start the game. Well, there you go, Kerry. Now, as I say, I know nothing about this. I have seen all the hype 2 years ago when it first came out. I bought it because I had a Steam gift card for my Christmas that I hadn't spent on anything else, and then promptly forgot about it because the hype sort of passed, and I never kind of went back to it. I never actually even launched it. So now it's come out in its full format. Then let's go. I'm not going to start. I'm not one of these people that faffs about forever in a character creator. I just want to get on with the game, to be fair. So I know you didn't actually say it, but when I made that awful pun, you mentioned the vote kick. Does that count as you shushing me? No, I didn't say it. Yeah, I know. The thing I find about character creators, and I'm not having a go at anybody because the number of people that, you know, everybody's got their own thing. But I think people spend hours and hours and hours creating their own character and then only ever see the back of the character's head. You never actually see your character again. There's certain games that have such robust character creators that spend at least 40 minutes doing it. Yeah. I'm sure you could tweak about with this, but I'm not really... I always play... I don't know why. That's the game. You play it for the character creator. No, I've never played a game for character. I've never spent more than about 5 minutes in a character creator in any game that I've played ever. I'm simply not interested in creating a character. Because you then see the back of their head for the next 20, 30, 40 hours, and you never actually see all the work that you've put into it. Yeah, I suppose there's that as well. Plus, I'm used to playing games that don't have particularly... you know, I've played a lot of FromSoft games, and their character creators aren't that detailed or whatever. And then you go hollow anyway. You love character creators so much. I decided to do it IRL. I love it. I'm going to try playing it. I don't know whether I can play this with a controller, but I'm going to try. Okay. Oh, and then we can go down here. Yes. Always play as a girl. In any game that I play, always play as a girl. I can't hear any volume. Which is a bit worrying. Hello, Jet. How are you? The best sport, though. The respec is real, Megan. Indeed. Yes. New build. Okay. Primitive workbench. A primitive workbench for producing simple items. It's a bit quiet, though. Okay. Can you hear it now? What do I do? Right, okay. Crafting and repair. Better. Good, good. I can't really hear it, I have to say. Must be just very low. Let me activate a great eagle statue. Has this started? Is this the way it's... Has anybody seen this game? Is this the way it starts? It seems a bit like... It didn't really give you any exposition at all. It was just like, yeah, we're off. A chickpea. I could have done. I don't know whether I can go back and see it again. What I should maybe do, let me let's return to title. And then we'll start a game again. Off, normal.
You don't know what you're doing.
And then finish up, yes, okay. Games to let the player hold the skip button so they don't accidentally. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think it did actually, but I just saw why. And because I wasn't really paying that much attention. I was trying to work out whether I needed to play it with a controller or on the keyboard. Which is probably my fault. Right, let's go preset, let's go there, and let's go start game. Yes. Right, let's go. I was trying to work out why I wasn't getting any audio as well. It has opened my eyes. Okay, I'm on a beach. Okay. The towers are the key. I'm on controller, cool, yes. The tree holds the truth. Okay. Right, okay. I'm really glad that I went back and restarted. That's filled in so much detail. Okay, a primitive workbench. I need 2 wood. Ooh. 2 wood makes a bench. Who knew? Windswept island. Okay, so you feel so informed. Indeed. Wood. Wood. Okay. Open the build menu. Yes. I has that. Okay. Should I be building this here? It doesn't actually tell me. Do we think I should be doing this? I'm not going to at the moment. That joke has so many layers, indeed. Right, okay, so we've unlocked fast travel. Okay. Me talking to my boyfriend, yes. Talk to the person near the Great Eagle statue. There's a hell of a lot of things just popping up right, left, and centre with absolutely no explanation as to what we're supposed to be doing. I need a bit of exposition here. What's happening? Why? Are you going to tell me? You shipwrecked? It's been a while since I've seen anyone who wasn't reeking of Pal. I was part of the scouting party, tasked with bringing back information about this unknown island to our homeland. The island is hell on earth. Everyone else is already gone. All of them snuffed out by ferocious pals. Hey, you, hand me that device you have over there. Okay. I don't think I'm quite voice acting. I'm speaking. Calm down there. There, I've installed a survival guide for you. It's the fruit of our literal blood, sweat, and tears. If it helps even one person, then, well, our sacrifices... Yeah, exactly. Our sacrifices wouldn't have been for nothing. There are more than a few entries in there that are essential for survival here, so try to make good use of them while you can. Once you've got those sorted, let's see. Ah, there's a small settlement just a short ways ahead. You should go there and see if they can help you. Be careful out there. Okay, so I has talked. Okay. Open the menu with the... Go to the options. Survival guide. Okay, so it's now telling me... Game objective. Uncover the secrets of this mysterious land while taking on the unknown forces who stand in your way. Defeat the bosses that lay claim to each region's tower as you try to uncover the truth behind the origin of PALs. Build formidable bases, try to capture the strongest PAL possible, or breed it yourself. Embark on a unique adventure with your pals in this new world. Okay, this is totally alien to me. I do not play base building games, and I don't really play sim type games. There might be a good bit of fighting in here, so we'll see what goes on there. This is going to be an interesting experience. So, open the build menu, place a primitive workbench in the location of your choice, then use X to craft something with it. Right, so I'm just picking up, let's pick up as much wood as we can. No snickering in the back, please. Don't attack me. I only press X to doubt. Indeed. I quite like these little dudes, though. I want a sheep one. Lamball. Put Snickers down. Indeed. Yes. Scouting partner. They're level 22. Don't mess with them. Okay, so we're on our way. I'm level 2 just by picking up wood. A small pal soul. What the heck? A spirit left behind by a small pal. It can draw out hidden abilities if offered to a statue of power. Interesting. Okay, this is going to be a very interesting experience. How do I run? Okay, so that's a fight. That's a punch. Can I run? Okay, push that stick down. That's fine. Okay, let's go. Hang on a minute. Let's just do a quick options, survival guide, controls. So left summons a pal. Right throws a sphere. We get a build menu, jump, aim, attack, partner skill, change weapon, crouch roll, sprint, pal commands, change pal. So it's a bit Pokemon-ish from that point of view. I remember there was a whole sort of thing about the fact that it kind of ripped off Pokemon. I'm going to fill up my inventory before I get down there, haven't I? But as I'm passing, why not deforest the place, take everything out possible? I don't know whether I should be... I mean, it did say take out the workbench in a location of our choice, but I don't know where the location of our choice should be. Is it basically saying you can do that anywhere, or do you need to pick somewhere that's closer to natural resource, or... You need to go and visit the settlement first. Why is all that? Ooh, okay. There's a big glowy thing down here. I've got so many questions. Shiny. Do we need a key for this? Oh, no. Okay. What's that? Castaway's Journal, Day 2. You found a note from another adventurer. You can check their journeys from the options screen. Oh, what's this? Do I need a tool for this? Oh, I need to mine that, obviously. Okay. Okay, I can climb. Punch it. I don't think punching a rock's particularly going to do me any good, but I'll try. Okay. Cool, the Grand Master. Okay. There we go. I have fists of iron, it would appear. I don't know whether I should be wasting my... Well, not wasting my time, but... You know what I mean. Should I be going directly to go and not just getting hung up on all the bits and pieces on the way? Because I'm probably going to have to come back this way, I would assume. What's that? Oh, there is no way I'm going to be able to punch this thing, surely. Yeah, I'm making no impact on that. What's this? Is this like Elden Ring? Okay. It is indeed like Elden Ring. Is there fall damage? This is the other thing I need to work out. Well, let's not try the fall damage. Let's just jump down, walk down. Okay, so we're here. And then we can go down here. Where did I have to go? I've lost where I was supposed to go now. Is there a map? I should also mention there is a drop on for this. Fall damage is fun because there's only one way to know if it's a thing indeed. Right, can I do Assassin's Creed off the top? Can I do my swan dive off the top here? I've got a horrible feeling that would not be a good idea. I'm not thinking you can get away with that, really. Okay, let's go up and over here. You need a hay bale for that, indeed, yes. I feel we're going to need to go this way. I'm not going to bother collecting anything else. We'll just run down. Because as I say, I've got a feeling it'll send us then off to do X, Y, and Z. But I can't remember where the... Oh, what's that thing? Is that going to attack me? A Cativa? Oh, it looks a bit meaner than the rest of them. So the drop is for any... yeah, it's the badge. It's for any gifted sub. What the hell's that? Or resub. There we go. Kubu's got one already. So if you do fancy that, you can now get that by subscribing or gifting or resubbing. How do I know where I'm supposed to be going? It sort of gave me a marker on the map and then said, there's a settlement. But then took the marker off the map for said settlement. So I've now got no idea. There seems to be a lot of these pals kicking about here. And also, there must be a map, surely. Okay, so I can create some of these. Current missions. Set up. So I need to set up the workbench first. Hello, Pemmy. How are you? Where should I set the workbench up then? Do we think? What the hell's that down there? It is like Elden Ring. Pemmy obviously needs that for bingo. Leather, okay. What's that? That doesn't look very friendly, does it? Is that going to run at me? Please don't run at me. I'm not doing that. What's that down there? Okay, let's go down to this thing here. The shiny thing down here, because somebody's standing beside it. So maybe that'll be the place to set up our veteran pal tamer. Okay. So let's do this. Unlock fast travel. Hey! Right, let's go and speak with this individual. Hello? When you faint, you'll drop some of the items you were carrying, but a pillar of light will mark the spot so you can easily find them. You can pick up your items by touching any part of the pillar. If you use a flying pal to reach it from above, you can safely retrieve them. Keep that in mind. Okay. So you're the next best thing to useless in terms of how I'm setting up this. Let's do this then. I'm making this. Am I? Can I not put it at an angle though? Let's craft as we're looking out on the lake. Build. Huh? Okay. There are bones in the background. Hold X to build. Hey! Okay, we've set up a workbench. Once you use the necessary materials, craft a stone axe. Okay, and a pickaxe. Select recipe. A stone axe. Start production. And now has axe. Acquire. Okay. Sweet. Whoa! Cow. Lurky lurk, thank you for the lurk. And then select a recipe. And a pickaxe. Start production. Hold the work. Okay. We're off. Stone pickaxe. Right, how do I change my... Oh, I didn't pick up. Okay. Sweet. Open your inventory and boost any stat. Okay. Boost any stat. What does that mean? Okay, so I've got stat points. So enhance stats. Okay. Health, always a good start. And maybe an attack. Health seems pretty high already. Let's go stamina. And let's go attack. Is that it? Good lord. Okay. We've spent that. And unlock the PAL sphere technology. Okay. PAL sphere technology. Yes. An item that captures pals when thrown. Okay. I've done that. Mine the blue nodes on the beach to obtain palladium fragment. Somehow my parcel got delivered to a completely different house. Was that by Amazon or by Royal Mail or by some other nefarious delivery people? Produce a PAL sphere, Amazon. Okay. At least you got it back. Mind the blue nodes on the beach. The blue nodes on the beach. Okay, let's go to beach. Okay, so I've got that. Produce a PAL sphere from a primitive workbench. Okay, let's go. We have made primitive workbench. Select recipe, PAL sphere. I think they saw the 3 and literally delivered it to the street over. Okay. Okay. And acquire. Attack a wild PAL to weaken it. Then capture it by throwing a PAL sphere with... I don't want to attack them. They look cool. Why am I going to bonking these things over the head? That doesn't seem very nice. I'm not going to bonk that over the head, to be fair. Let's start with something... Good Lord! That was very loud, Taku. How are you? Is that stop the game? Can I get attacked when I'm doing that? Let's see what we're doing here. Jesus, that is so loud. I need to turn that down at the moment. How are you, Taku? Let me just turn everything on. Here I am. Here I am. Lovely to have you in. Let's do that. Let's do that. For those of you that don't know me, I am Older Than Death, also known as Death or Deathy. I am a Scottish variety streamer who plays mainly kind of weird indie games. But I'm sort of branching out into other stuff at the moment, just trying stuff to see if I like it or not. You did a bonus daytime stream, so I thought I'd drop your raid. Thank you so much, Taku. I appreciate you. I also stream for charity, and this time round we are collecting money for a charity called Special Effect that assists disabled gamers who may not be able to use a traditional controller to get back into gaming by providing controllers that have been modified. So a fantastic cause. We've supported them in the past. Lunchtime, I'll be lurking. Not a problem at all. Thank you so much for coming across. We will jump back across into the game. But thank you for taking everybody across. Okay. So here we are. We are... Right, I have to attack somebody, which I'm not entirely comfortable about, but, you know, how do I target? Right. Oh. Okay. Gumos, a strange pal with a body resembling tree sap. It gradually loses strength if it has nothing to cover its body with, eventually rotting away. What the heck? Unlock the PAL box technology. Okay. Why did I attack the level 4 Gumos when I could have attacked the level 2 Gumos? I am a crazy boy. It would appear. Select recipe. What am I wanting to do? Hang on a minute. Unlock the PAL box technology. Technology. PAL box. Okay. Are you sure? Yes, I am. Need more wood. Place a PAL box. Right. How do I get... Can I... Oh, there's wood down here. Looks lovely, I have to say. Can I cut trees down in that? Am I allowed to cut trees down? I mean, I don't want to deforest the place or whatever, but is that a possibility? All the woods I could want. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All follows are anonymous. Please feel free to lurk or chat, whichever you feel most comfortable with. How do I put stuff away? Okay. Okay. Right, okay, so it's Y to do all that. Place a PAL box. Place a PAL box. Note, a base's boundaries are determined by PAL box placement, which sits at the center of the circle. Okay, open a PAL box and deploy a base PAL. Okay, I will need to create a PAL box, I would have thought. No. How do I make Palbox? I have I done something wrong? Probably. I've now got wood. Okay, so I can now make this. How do I make this? Yes. Facility for storing captured pals. Pals inside gradually recover health. The area around the structure will become your base. Okay, so I've got all the right stuff. Select. Why is it not showing up in my thing then? It's not that. Ah, there. Okay, right. Why has it got workload of 10? Oh my god, this thing's huge. Right, okay. Um. The space required is big. Right, let's just build that there then. And then we can go across here and build it, I presume. Okay, we have done that. Open a PAL box and deploy a base PAL. Okay. And then move Y. Is that us? Whoa. No. I'm hungry and cold. What does that mean? Handheld torches brighten up access around you and fend off the cold. Right. Okay. My lot. Exactly, Banshee.
I'm Batman.
Start production. I've had this since it came out in 2024, but I've actually never played it. But now it's come out in 1.0 version. I thought, why not? Right, so we've got this, and then we've got that, that, and that. How do we light the fire? We've got this, but how do I light the thing? This seems a bit flare enough indeed. Oh, I've made a club. That's why I'm a fool. Select recipe. Wooden club. Handheld torch. Thank God for that. Start production. How are we all? Are we good, Banshee? Did you manage to survive work okay? Right, how do we light the torch? I'm gonna die here in a sec. Working from home all week. Okay, how do I light the torch? Does anybody know? Right, let's go. Okay. Simple as that. We need to have the torch in our hand. So I'm now hungry. God, this is confusing. There's so many things happening at the same time. Okay. Yes. Open a PAL box and deploy a base. Well, I thought I'd done that. Obviously not. What does it mean by deploy a base PAL? Okay. Whatever I've done, filling my belly, okay? Open inventory and use food with Y to stave off hunger. Yes, I've done that. Pals without pal beds get stressed. Okay. Okay. Capture a lamble. Oh, I haven't got any. Do I? Hang on a sec. Is that a pal sphere? Okay, so I've got that. Whoa. Where's the lamble? All right. I need to go back up. Because they're up at the top. Whoa, my dome is huge. Ooh woo. Where's the Elden Ring jumpy uppy? I thought there was a thing that boosted you to the top of the rocks. That stupid Take That song is stuck in my head. All right, okay. Right. Is that a lamb ball across here? No, that looks like a chicken. So we're not having that. There must be a sheep. Okay. Right. So we are. Oh God. I don't really want to smash these poor things. Okay. I has captured one. Woo! Get lost. Where are you? Where did you go? Who's these guys? Ooh, they look nasty. Come back. Come back. Come back. Where did he go? Right, so there's chicken there. Now let's just harvest everything in sight here. I don't like the look of them. They look mean. Stressed. Okay. Ooh, what's that thing? Right, where's the sheep? Come on. Okay. There. Nice. Okay. Uh-huh. 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 Right, so we're going here. Right, I'm really sorry about this. I don't really want to do this to you, but the game's saying I need to. Oh, damn it. Don't. Where's my spheres? Oh. Oh, so when you throw a sphere. Okay. Ooh, it's over here. Right. Made a mess of that. Okay, I've got a key. It's enraged. But I don't have anything to... Okay, we've got all these. Right, let's go back to... It's chasing me. Right, let's go. Okay, maybe I should have built my base a little bit further up the mountain. Okay, so I'm going to have to go and create these things. These spheres. Select recipe, PAL sphere, and then start production. Can I not just like make loads of them at the same time? Okay. Start production. Let's go. It could be a long night. I presume at some point we're going to get some way of automating these things. I'll build up a bit of a stock anyway. If I go to 10 or something like that, that'd be probably good. Ooh, there's a fish one there. Okay. That. Oh God, hang on a minute. Acquire. Yes. Right. So we now have the PAL spheres, the legally distinct Pokeballs. So I can now go back here. Where are the sheep gone? We did well with Scrandle, Banshee. You missed the Scrandle. We did well. We were on average for one, and we were miles better on the other two that we did. So. Okay. Maybe I should take the wooden club. I really don't want to batter these things to death. It seems cruel. Okay. I've got another one. Yeah. Uh-huh. Go away. Right, you're getting it as well. Eh. Oh God, everybody's after me now. Help! Help! Run! Evacuate! Evacuate! I saw 99 do it. Some stinkers out there. Yeah. I think we got 10 out of 10 today. We got 8 out of 10 and 9 out of 10, I think. Something like that. Right, how do I recover health? I presume it's through eating stuff. Let's okay, so that doesn't improve our health. What improves our health? Okay. Let's not do anything more with that then. Unlock the cloth outfit technology. Right, okay, let's go back here. And then we can put our pals in here and let them recover. And we can go over here, and we don't want to do that. We can cancel that. Okay. And then we can unlock the cloth outfit technology. Cloth outfit. Yes. Okay. Cloth and fiber. Now do the same to equip a common shield. To craft a primitive workbench and equip it. Okay. Sphere. Weapon. Armor. Okay, but we can't do that yet because we don't have cloth or fiber. Where are we getting fiber from? When it's at home? Let's have a look. Sometimes drops wool when assigned to ranch. Okay. It's a passive. The passive skills of this Lamball are it's an ace swimmer and it's also a sadist. What? This is good as a mine foreman. Okay. How do I search it? How do I assign them tasks then? Right. I am not entirely sure. When activated, equips to the player to become a shield. Okay. Okay, not quite understanding what I'm supposed to be doing here. Build a wooden chest. Right, let's build a wooden chest then. Maybe I need to do the technology thing. What's a common shield? Wooden chest. Yes. And let's select a recipe. Okay, how do I build a wooden chest, it says. But I'm not entirely sure how you do that. Because, oh, I've done that again, haven't I? I've unlocked the technology. I keep forgetting to acquire the technology. No, that's that. And I've got enough for that. So why isn't it allowing me to... Okay, storage. Okay, do that. Overlaps with another object or character, so can't build it there. Right, okay. Right, I'm kind of on a bit of a slope here. It's not the most ideal of places. Right, let's build that and then hold to build. Okay. Open. Okay, so I can right, okay, so I can now start building up all these boxes and use them to store stuff in. I'm not understanding where I'm getting. They have a wee zip line down this part now. Fantastic. Right, what's going on here? La, 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 la. Okay, I am not sure what's going on here. Here. Okay, so they've now all got there. Summon. Palbox upgrade available. What's he doing? Oh, he's repairing. Okay. I've got unused stat points, enhanced stats. Defense. Oh, can I not enhance? Why can't I do that then? Okay, we'll put the attack up. Why? What's it gathering? So I can go there. Oh, can I only let one of them out at a time? Okay. Perhaps not quite understanding what's going on here. So I'll move that into there and move that into there. Okay. It is same to equip a common shield. PAL box upgrade available. Okay, PAL box. So how do I upgrade the PAL box then? Yay. Right. Okay. Let's do the same to equip a common shield. Right. So we need the technology for a common shield, which we need palladium, wood, stone, and fiber. I don't know where to get fiber from though. And what the heck? What the hell was on its head? Cloth. Oh, right. Okay. So, cloth woven from wool. Yes. And how do I get fiber? Okay. And can I make a campfire as well? Okay, so let's select a recipe. Let's do, okay, hang on a minute. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here. Select recipe, do that, and then we can make the max. Start production, hold that, and then we can go through there. So I don't know where to get fiber from though. Where am I getting fiber from? Okay. Brown bread. Okay. What's in here? Wood, stone, a frozen egg. What? I can acquire those things. So I'm kind of... I've got enough cloth. I need to get fiber. Where am I getting fiber? Where do we think I'd get fiber? It's not collecting any fiber. Indeed. Who's this over here? Somebody's over here. Let's go and speak to this person over here and hope we don't get attacked by anybody. Yo, anybody get any fiber? You're a new face. Don't tell me, an outsider. Not that it matters to me. Now that you're on this island, why not try and catch some pals? You can get extra XP for capturing up to 5 of the same kind. You know what they say, pal tamers get stronger the more pals they capture. Here, take this. I've got high hopes for you. What did they give me? 5 palladium fragments. Okay. Right, who are you? What's that? Lifmonk effigy. Collect Lifmonk effigy and offer them to a statue of power to improve your ability to capture pals. Where the hell's the statue? Is that the statue of power back there? Honestly, everything's so confusing at the moment. Talk. Oh, you're an adventurer. Perfect timing. Could you deliver this special dish to the settlement nearby for me? Give it to the super dependable looking one. You'll recognize him right away. What? Why don't I take it myself? Well, it's just that the dish smells so good that the pals keep swarming me and I can't get anywhere near the place. Okay, so now you're passing off this poison chalice to me that essentially I'm going to say, yeah, I'll pick it up, I'll take it to the next village, and then I'm going to get swarmed non-stop. And, you know, why? What's in it for me? So please, I'm counting on you. Just make sure the pals don't eat it on the way. Hmm. I'm not sure that this is the right thing to be doing. And I still can't find any damn fiber. What's that? A huge verdant egg. I'll have that, thank you. I've no idea what I'm going to do with it. It says put it in an incubator. I don't have an incubator. I hope it doesn't die before I get to put it in an incubator. Right, we get all the fragments. You're doing well, son. You're doing well. I wish you would tell me where to get fiber. What's the point in giving me a recipe and telling me that that's the next thing I need to do? If it doesn't actually tell you where to get the material that you need. Seems slightly redundant, but it looks good and it runs well. I had no issues with it running. Looks like it's doing all the right things OBS wise as well. It's not causing an issue. So is this my pal? The guy that's running about beside me? Or is that a different one? Because I'm kind of confused. I'm supposed to gather 5 of the same thing. All right, so. And is this a statue of power? What did I have to do? An item that captures... No. They expect to be smarter than the game. That's just not... Not... Oh, God. First, use the wool obtained from a lamb ball to craft cloth at workbench. Then use that to craft a set of cloth outfit. But it doesn't say... Next, craft a common shield, which utilizes the self-restorative properties of paldium. Finally, craft a normal parachute, which will make it much easier to navigate the difficult terrain. Okay, I understand that's what it's telling me to do. How do I make fiber, though? Because I need... What's going on there? I need fiber to make the cloth garment. Cloth outfit. Fiber. I can't even see anything lying about that would sort of suggest it would give me fiber. Maybe it's these guys. Get my bonk stick out. Come here. Hey, what's the matter? Is it dead? Did I hit it too hard? Damn it. Okay, so that's my guy. Right. Is he fainted? Why can't I catch him then? Right, you've got nowhere to run. You're getting it. Okay. Come back. Got it. Hey. Capture success. What's going on here? Right, so stick them in the PAL box to recover. Yes. Okay. Right. And then what's this guy doing here? So he's my guy, you see. So why am I... Add to party. Nice. Right, you. Ah. Okay, so I can only have one of them out at any one time. While in party improves logging efficiency and reduces weight of all types of wood. Okay. And then... Okay. I'm conscious of it. I'm supposed to have like a mission. But I can't complete the mission. Right. Go to the entrance of the nearby settlement and find someone who looks like they know what they're doing. Please make sure it gets delivered. But I don't know what we're getting for that. Is there a marker that tells you where to go? Is it through this gateway here? How many of these ball things have I got left? Okay, what's this? Oh, wood. Damn it. Okay, so it looks like I'm getting hungry. Use for me. Okay, that's that. Nice. Okay. I'm presuming this tower thing. What the heck? This is a tower of power. Power tower. Whoa. Okay. This feels... Whoa. This feels like I might be in some dodgy territory. I'm a little bit nervous here. Okay, it's becoming night, which is not helpful. Take it I need to be conscious of the time that I set out to do various things. Okay. What's happening over here? Okay. Not sure what's happening there either. I've unlocked fast travel. Can't get in there, obviously. Enter dungeon. Ooh. Okay, there's a level 13 boss in there. I don't think we should be going in there. That doesn't feel like an appropriate move to make at this point in time. What's this? Join a boss battle? I don't think so. Not in my current state. Where am I supposed to be going? Ooh. That might be a settlement up there. Possibly. Oh, Syndicate Thug. Let's not... Oh, no Lamball! You silly thing! Come back! No, we're in trouble. Ugh. What the heck? I didn't even know there was such a thing as a Syndicate Thug. And all of a sudden I'm now having to run from it because of this stupid sheep. Oh no. Oh no. So where am I? That's my base. Let's go to... Okay. Right, we've avoided trouble. Thank the Lord. I have unused stat point. Stat enhance. Okay, let's go there. And then okay. So I've got wood, stone, small pal soul, then that and that, money, fiber. Oh, why didn't it say? Okay. So now I've got that. Surely I can make my clothing. I take it I've just picked that up somewhere along the way. It's... Oh, God, I need one more fiber. Are you kidding me on? Material for structures now it can be leather. Fiber wood, common. Fiber collected from trees. All right, okay, so I can cut down a tree and get fiber, it would appear. Right, let's go. Yes. I'm now I'm over cucumbered. Okay. I just all I want to do is make this thing. See, I was being too good to the environment. I didn't want to cut everything down. Right, acquire. Nice. So now I've actually got some clothes on. Beautiful. Now do the same to equip a common shield. I need more fiber. Dude, I don't really want to cut all the trees and the wood down.
Oh my god, it's great!
Celeste!
Brittany, bitch.
It is indeed. How are you? Let me just put this down and we'll get and say hello and we'll jump across to this. How are you, Celeste? Are you good? Did you have a good work stream? I came for your milky delivery. Well, that can be arranged. How are you, Cam? How are you, Sonny? Are you good? Drago, how are you? Rain, how are you? Lovely to see you all here. You know who I am. I don't need to go through the spiel again. But we'll do one of these. We'll do one of these. Stream is good. Work was great. Good, good, good. Let me do this. Hopefully this works this time, because last time I did this, it didn't. It didn't work, and it was a bit embarrassing because there was loads of people in here. Right, let's go. Let's do it. Yes, it's going to work.
Interesting. Oh my god, it's so big! Oh,
Ooh,
it was
woo.
so big and gooey. Oh my.
And gooey. We need to have another one then.
There. Oh, okay, so go in. I don't know. Am I going in or am I going out? I don't know, you guys. Oh, he's
In
sucking
or
me.
out?
He's sucking me. I don't know what's happening. Ah! Uh-oh. I don't like it.
I need to get some more featured clips indeed. Thank you so much for coming across, Celeste. Really appreciate you. I will look after everyone as best I can. If you need to raid and run, please feel free to do so. I know you'll need to get the kids sorted out or whatever after stream. Tonight I am playing Palworld for the very first time ever, and oh my god, my brain is exploding. I never play base building games. I never play these types of sim games, building games, and my brain is going 3,000 to the dozen at the moment. There's so much I need to learn, understand, try and put together, because I just don't play these types of games. But I'm enjoying it. I'm finding it just a little bit obscure, though. Finally back in. I've got. I'm getting there, Celeste, but it is taking me a little bit of time. There's such a nice summery walk. Well, that's the way the weather is at the moment. It's fantastic, isn't it? But Celeste, as I say, if you need to raid and run and go and sort the family out, please go and do so. I'm not going to hold anyone hostage. But if you do fancy seeing me fumble around here trying to work out what the hell I'm supposed to be doing in this game, then, and if anybody's got any tips along the way, then I'm quite happy to take them on board. But yes, thank you so much, Celeste, for jumping across. I really appreciate you. And let's jump back to our game. You're going to jump in the shower. Ah, well. You've now just left me with that thought, haven't you, Celeste? What if we want to be helped? Well, that can be arranged as well, Rain. That can absolutely be arranged as well. So we're back here. I'm over cucumbered, so I'm going to need to start shifting some stuff around and about. Move. I'm just going to put that in there. How much stuff can you put in? Okay, put that there. And that there. Okay. And then take that. Can I just drop that on top of that? Yes. Nice. So I've got a huge verdant egg. And I've got... I'll keep that on me. Oh, this is going to be a pain though, isn't it? Because I'm going to need some stuff on me to take half and put that there. Yes, I can't take half of that. Right. Okay, let's go from to there, and then let's select recipe. And we want to make that. I just want to make one, so let's do that, and then let's do this. This should stop us getting beaten up by those thugs, where I didn't realise where they were and what they were doing. Oh, I've got a bandage on my leg. How did I get a bandage on my leg? Is that because I got thumped by the things? Right, okay. I have acquired a shield. How do I use shield? Okay. Could you not find a short? I don't know. It's shorts. It's a preset, Celeste. I didn't even look at it. I went, who's got pink hair? And I clicked on pink hair preset. I don't spend any time in character creators. Character creators annoy me. I just want to get into the game. So, a normal... Where the hell do I get a normal parachute from? Iron Mouse cosplay. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Where is a normal parachute? Why is that? Why have I not got a normal parachute here? It's a normal parachute. Okay. Are you sure I do? Yes, I do. Thank you very much. And I've got enough to make it. Beautiful. Okay, select recipe. Parachute. Yes. I want one. Start. Hold that down. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm slowly beginning to work my way around this. I'm enjoying this, but there's so much happening. I'm trying to work out what I need to do. I'm seeing the pop-ups coming up saying you need to do this. There's other things rolling down hills. There's I haven't quite worked out what I'm doing with the pals, I don't think. Deploy a work pal to the base. I'm not quite sure how to do that. I've never played Minecraft. Well, I have. I keep telling this story on stream. I've played Minecraft for about half an hour and swore I'd never play it again. I didn't enjoy the experience. Right. How do I... okay. And then press while jumping to use it. Press what? Press what while jumping to use it? Glider? No. Accessory? How do you equip the... Okay. So, I'm not... What's that? Ooh, oh, that's just the edge of my base. Okay. Okay, how do I equip this parachute then? Does it automatically come out when I jump off a high range or something? Because it just says press while jumping. Press what? It's definitely not that. Then there must be... That's my axe. Oh, I tell you what, I've done it again. This having to acquire it after you've built it is causing me no end of problems. I never remember to pick it up once I've actually made it. I kind of think it should automatically just jump into my... Right, press E while jumping to glide. I've sorted it, Cam. I keep forgetting. I keep selecting the recipe, making the recipe, and then walking away thinking, I've made the recipe. It'll be in my inventory. And I keep forgetting I have to pick it up, acquire it. Which is a bit of a pain in the bum. Right, let's try. Woohoo! Nice. Find the small settlement and talk to the chief. Okay, right. We are now on for this. I do that too. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Seems complex. I'll stick to quantum mechanics, yes. Check. I know you're being facetious. I know I'm stupid. I just don't play these kinds of games. It's a huge learning curve. This is a big tree with lots of wood. I mean that in the nicest possible way. I know I'm not stupid. How much wood's coming out of here? Is this tree bugged? Dude, this is the biggest tree on the planet. This is like in Friends when Joey and Chandler found the free porn channel and they were scared to turn it off. Okay, there we go. It's done. Today's word, wood and fibre. Okay, he's off. You're getting bonked. Bonk, 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 bonk. How much bonking do you need to do? Okay. As much as that then. What's happening? Oh. Hey. The feathers of this pal have all but disappeared, but sadly, its desire to fly has remained as strong as ever. Even now, it tries to fly again in any way it can. Oh. Bonking is fun, Rain. You are absolutely correct. Have you all played this game? 9%. Remember, you can play bingo here as well. I know you can play it in Celeste stream, but you can play as well here. Doesn't cost anything. Come here. Right. Okay, beautiful. We've got that 100%. I think we've now caught 5. Maybe we've only caught 3 out of 5. Okay, so we can get a oh, it's over there. Right, okay. That's obviously why we got a doing when we went over there. We went completely the wrong direction and went to the thug camp, which probably wasn't a great... Ooh, it's that. I like the look of him. I want one of them. Come here and get bonked. Yeah, boink, boink. Fox Parks. Ooh! Oi, don't fight back. That's not how this is supposed to go. Oh, I may have... Oh, no, damn it. Oh, I killed it. Damn. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no. Man, I wanted to catch it. I'm sad now. I feel that's not accurate. It might just be an off one. You can do it every 15 minutes. You can do it again, just in case it's a constant. Okay. Okay. We're moving and ooh, what's that? Who's this? Is that a thug? Don't be a thug. You've got a gun. I don't like that. A newbie pal tamer. Okay. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Well, I would have been able to kill it with fire. Oh, now that's a sight. You're a pal tamer too, aren't you? Okay. My goal is to become the strongest pal tamer. Care to test your skills in a duel? Of course, island customs dictate there would be a fight to the death. No, thank you. Well, want to fight? No, thanks. That's prudent of you. Once you've found your resolve, come here again. Okay, so I take it that just means like it's like a Pokemon battle type thing. Hungry. Okay. Use. Okay. Nice. Right. How far away am I from this? 100 meters. Ooh, what's that thing? I am terrified. Ooh, I'm not going in there then. Stuff that. If there's a big red thing's popping up, it's egging, Sky. It's egging. Okay. Settlement. Hey, right. Can we jump? Woohoo! Plonk. Nice. Hey, who are you? Oh, you're not from around these parts, are you? Welcome to our humble village. We may be a small settlement, but feel free to stay for as long as you'd like. And don't be startled by the various pals you may see. They've all been domesticated. We humans have lived in peace and harmony with the pals on this island. Rumour has it that a massive disaster once brought them to the edge of extinction long ago. But, has that piqued your interest? In that case, you would do well to seek out the World Tree. Not the World Tree. Ah, apologies. That might require some further explanation. I'm referring to that massive tree, not the Erd tree or the Deku tree. I'm referring to that massive tree off in the distance. A legend says that you should reach the World Tree. You will find the truth behind all there is to know about these islands. Another claims that a source of limitless power lies within. There's plenty more myths surrounding it, but I presume you get the idea. Okay. Either way, I'm afraid to say that I don't know what you might actually find there. I've heard that the Rain Syndicate, boss. Rain? Would you like to explain yourself? Maybe the person to ask. But by all accounts, he's been missing for quite some time now. The Rain Syndicate is an armed group that set up base at that tower and currently rules over the surrounding area. At present, their acting head is the leader's daughter Zoe, though judging by how unruly the rest of the members are, I do question how much order has actually been established. You have nothing to say. Rain's pleading the fifth. In any case, I would say that their tower holds some of the answers you seek, but if you insist on paying it a visit, you'd do well to prepare for the worst. Okay. So, put simply, certain pals can be equipped with tools or equipment that enhance their natural skills, making them even more reliable partners. And this would be the perfect opportunity to put one to the test. Fox Sparks like to build their dens close to the tower. If you manage to secure one, do try your hand at crafting a Fox Sparks harness. It's a rather nifty item that allows you to carry a Fox Sparks around, much like a living flamethrower. With such unparalleled firepower, who would dare stand in your way? I suggest you experiment with various PAL gear before heading to that tower. And on that note, I ought to return to work. May fortune follow you, my friend. Okay. Nice. Capture a Fox Parks. I would have loved to have done that, but unfortunately I beat it to death. But don't tell anybody about that. 'Cause that was... Hello? Okay. I'll go and unlock this tower. So I can fast travel if required. Right. Anything of interest up here? Okay, Fox Sparks. Fox Sparks? Is there a Fox Sparks, please? Any Fox Sparks? Put your hand up. It's time to get bonked. With my big bonking stick. I don't think I should... Probably not try and take on the one that's making the dinner, to be fair. Hello? Who are you? Hey there, I've got some great pals in stock. No funny business and only legit trading, guaranteed. Okay. Buy. Whoa. Okay. A pal merchant. Okay, so we can buy different stuffs. That makes sense. Who are you? Welcome. Haven't seen your face before. Do you come from far away? Must have been a long journey. Take your time and rest up. Okay, nice. Thank you. Hello. Is there a blacksmith or something anywhere? Whoa. Your eyes are no ordinary ones. A gaze sharp as that of a hunter, truly remarkable. I have a task I wish to entrust to someone of your skill. Well, you've come to the very right person. Thank you very much. The mad ones who distribute this land and the horrors that have overrun it. I ask that you hunt them down. Oh, disturb this land, sorry. Rest assured, I do not ask for free labour. A fair reward will be properly prepared for you. Once you have finished the hunt, return to me once more. Okay. Right, I need to do that. And then submission. A special dish. So, oh, I haven't done that. The reliable looking PIDF officer. Right, I need to go and do that. And then a request from a veteran hunter. Let's do that then. And then we can swap across. Now, the reliable PIDF? PIDF hunter seems to... Oh, no. Where's the reliable PIDF hunter? I've got some good items. Okay. Ooh, okay. So we can buy hats and stuff. We can buy everything here. Okay. Nice. Right, where's the reliable? Why is that monkey hitting that? Monkey? Bounty intel dealer. Oh, there's so many people in here. Let's have a quick chat. You got the skills. How about taking down a bounty? They're vicious criminals that even the PIDF can't handle. Bring me proof of their defeat and I'll pay you handsomely. I'll just leave, thank you. Okay, so we get bounties to... We've got a gossiping villager. Ever explored a cave? I've heard that caves are home to loads of unique pals. What's more, there are even treasure troves created by pals with a knack for collecting stuff. Give me a shout if you spot any caves. I have spotted a cave. Where the heck's the... Alright, okay, you're up here. Right. I didn't go far enough up. How do I go up here? Huh? Okay. Once delivered your items, we will go on for good. Are you sure you want to proceed? Yes. What's this? Is that for me? It smells absolutely wonderful. Thanks. I'll savour every bite. Okay. Then speak to... Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's going back to the farmer, though. Let's not do that. For a minute, I thought I'd given it to the wrong person. Untrack. Track. Okay. Defeat 5 bosses? Are you crazy? I fear not. Not at the moment. Let's do that as a passive. As we beat things, we'll... Okay, so... I've got a new stat points again as well. I've got 1 stat point. Health's fine. Let's put a bit into there so we can carry a bit more. Right. Hello, Cab. How are you? What the heck are these things? Right, I need to go and find this fox and not beat it to death this time. You got a cold? Okay. Okay. Where am I going? Well, I'm going to go out of this camp though now. I'm during the dark. Ooh. Okay. Question. Having jumped off the cliff, how do I get back out again? Well, you and me both, Cab, to be fair. I've seen bits online, but I was saying to everybody that I bought this when it went into early access a couple of years back because I had a Steam voucher for my Christmas and I didn't really know what to spend the money on. And the hype around this was real, so I thought, I'll just buy this. And then something else happened, and I never actually went back to it. I never actually launched it at any point. So now that it's gone into version 1.0, I thought, best have a look at it, I suppose. Where am I getting this? Where's this fox thing? A jolt hog. That sounds like something I could use. Ooh, chest. Okay. I'll get that. Ooh, they're quite hard. Okay. Okay. Don't come back out of there. Right. Wood, yes. Gather, gather. Where's this fox sparks thing? That would be really useful if we could find one of them. Is that something over here? No. Was there literally one of these and I've beaten it to death? Oh no. Right, hang on a minute. Okay. Why is it not pointing me in the direction of a fox sparks? No. I didn't mean to. I'm kind of kicking myself now because it would have saved a hell of a lot of hassle if I'd actually just captured it on the way when I had the opportunity. But obviously that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Where the hell's the tower now? Right, okay, let me go back. I'm going to go back and finish off this quest here. Yeah. Right, okay, so I need to go back and speak to this farmer anyway. To finish off this other quest, so that's fine. we can just do that, and then I can head back on up, and hopefully. So the pals couldn't resist the smell of my special dish but I really appreciate getting it. Thank you so much. Right. What am I getting? What are you giving me? Yes. Uh-huh. I thought I was getting a special treat. Okay. Yeah, hopefully it will. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Okay. Unfortunately, it was here. It was here. And it's not anymore. Where is it? Is that one there? That looks like it could be the thing. Yes. And I'll be able to sneak up on it. You can't see me, you can't hear me, because you're asleep, you silly fox thing. I'm going to get you. You're going to get big bonked. Bonk, 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 bonk. Lots of bonking. Right. Okay, stop. Get in my legally distinct Pokemon sphere. Yay! Right, okay. Unlock the Fox Park's harness technology to craft it at get a pal gear. Right, okay. I need to go back to my... In fact, where's the other one? Where is the other one? Oh, he's taken off. I don't have one of these. I don't have a herbal. Let's have... I've got to catch them all. Got to bonk them all. Ah! Dude. No. No. Naughty herbal. Bad herbal. This thing's got some amount of stamina on it. Get in that legally distinct sphere. Yay. Okay, this is proving to be quite an useful... Oh, he's away over there. What about this one? Can I get this one? Oh, God. Both of them. No. No, I didn't mean to. I only meant one. You go away. Second one, you go away. Second one, go away. Right. Ah, see, it told me I had to beat them up. And I don't think you do. Okay. Anywho, I've captured the one I need anyway. I just need to get back to my workbench now. So let's do that. Whee! Don't have one of them. I've not enough stamina. Lambal's trust increased to 1. Its stats rose. Nice. Out we go, Lamball. Okay. So let's go and get everything sorted at our workbench. Select recipe. No. Technology. Fox Sparks harness. A flame organ. What the hell? See, I wish it had told me that before. I wish it had told me that before I came all the way back here, because now I'm going to go all the way back there. Okay. Anyway, let's see. We can do that, and then we can put that in there, and that. No, I'll keep him with me. There, and then that. Put him in there, and then this move up, and then oh, where'd that Nox one go? There it is. And then we can take this here. I'm weighed down by carrying too many items. What? Seriously? So we take that. Put that in there. I wonder how many items you can put in each slot. Okay, whoa, a mozzarella cheeseburger. That's crazy. I've only got like 19 minutes to eat it. Oh no. I see. If I ate that, it would take 19 minutes for me to get hungry again. Okay, flame organ, material obtainable from fire pals. So I need to go and find another one of them. Right, let's go there. And then there. Oh, I need to make beds for them as well. Right, let's just watch here because we could get in a bit of trouble with the thugs, with Rain's thugs. Okay, let's hope that there's a couple of them hanging around here. Evils. Yes. I thought you were just feral. Not a nasty pasty. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then that. Right. Here we go. This is it. Big bonk time. Right, let's go beat this thing up. Having thugs is a hobby. Well, eh. Oh. Okay. I still need another one. Still need another one. 4 is not enough. I need 5. Have you played this, Rain? What is that? Why is it not coming? No, you haven't tried it yet. Okay. Whoops. If we go there, and then we go there, and then use that, and then nice. Where is there another one of these? Right, let's go find this thing. It would be really useful if it sort of gave you a bit of an indicator to say they're in this general area. I don't need it to tell me, to lead me by the hand right to it, but it's a bit, you know, I could be wandering around for a while before I actually find it. Woo! Okay. That's not what I'm looking for. And that's not what I'm looking for either. Okay, I can see how this could become pretty addictive pretty quickly, that you just... There's always something that you need to be kind of getting on with. I could do with stocking up on berries, actually, so... Let's go and do that and that. What's the time? It's 10:30 already. What the heck? That's crazy. A crow, a Giro. Those boys look like they could thump somebody, don't they? Ooh. No! Damn it! Don't kill it! Oof, that was close. Okay. Those who disgrace the honour of the herd are forced to take their own life by piercing their inflated vocal sac with a tree branch. They are blown away and what the hell? That's a bit much. Now, slight issue in that I have no spheres left. So I kind of need to go back and craft them. I learned power shot. Ooh, okay. Where the hell am I going to get one of these fox sparks things? I can't even see one on the horizon. Is that one up there? No. There's one. There's one. There's one. Now, I think I'm probably just going to have to beat this one. So I need to get the gland thing from them. Oh god, this is a level 7 one. Right. Sorry. Sorry. Right. I got a flame organ. Right, let's go. I'm sorted. I've got what I need. Let's get back to the crafting bench. I kind of wish you could fast travel from just a standing... I wonder if you can. I don't think there's a map, though, so I don't think you can... I don't think you can just jump to where you want to be. A megasphere? Okay, hang on. Whoa. Okay. Yes. Sorry. I just saw the thing and thought, ooh, look at that. I don't want to throw a megasphere though. That's crazy. That's crazy. What level am I anyway? 7. Okay. So I don't really want to be trying to take on one of the big guys here at this point in time. That would seem a bit mad. Wood. Okay. Right, let's go back and complete the actual task at hand. Chest. You know how I love a big chest. Let's go. Hey, another key. I keep finding keys. Not sure why. But I need to create a bed as well. Select recipe. No, I haven't quite got there yet. Technology. And then up, and then yes. Yes. Select recipe. No. Weapon. Is it a weapon? No. Okay, how do I do that then? Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? There's always a second step here. I think. Key items, Fox Park's harness. Yes, so I've unlocked that. But it's not available. There. So why is it not available there? A PAL gear workbench. Ah. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Hello, Kay. How are you? I can make one of them, or I can make a shoddy bed. Sleeping restores health. Okay. Cannot sleep unless built under a roof. Without a pal bed, pals cannot sleep soundly, and no sand is recovered. Okay, so let's make one of them. Right, why am I not getting... Is it gating me out of doing certain things until I've done other things? Hmm. Hmm. Deploy a work pal to the base. How do I do that? Command pal. Right, let's get them back, and then we do this, and then I don't understand what it means by deploy a work pal to the base. Are these not work pals? Okay, let me go and have a look here. While in party, improves logging. Yeah, but that's not... reduces weight. Equips the player and becomes a shield. Sometimes drops wool. Sometimes drops wool when assigned to ranch. Restore 30% of the players. Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. Just woke up. How's Palworld? It's good. It's a bit... Because I've never really played crafting, base building type games, I'm slightly struggling with just the amount of stuff that's going on all at the same time. And I'm trying to get my head around what I need to do and how to do it. And it's not always... You know, I can't work out how I deploy a work pal to the base. How do I do that? So I've got the right things for that. Harness for holding fox parks. Activate its partner skill to hold fox parks and attack using it as a flamethrower. So I get that, but I can't... I've unlocked the technology, but I don't seem to be able to create the actual harness. But it did say it needed to be a PAL bench. A PAL gear workbench. I don't have one of them, so I'm not quite sure how I get a PAL gear workbench. Because it says high quality workbench, medieval sphere. Hmm. Okay, let me go and create some spheres anyway, because I need these. And then let's okay, let's do that and start production, and then we can hold that down. So yeah, I'm quite enjoying it, but I'm finding it there's bits of it that I'm just not quite getting. I'm kind of wondering whether or not I need to go back to that settlement to make the harness. Got a funny feeling I might have to go back to that settlement where I got the mission to actually understand what it is. So we'll do this anyway. No. Well, yes. But I'm not trying to ride it. It's basically saying I need to unlock a harness technology. And then I can use the PAL like a flamethrower. So that's one thing I need to do. But it says I need to do that at a PAL gear workbench. And I don't know where there is a PAL gear workbench. So I need to find that. And then it also says deploy a work PAL to the base. I'm standing in the base, but I don't know how to deploy a PAL at the base because it doesn't immediately it doesn't immediately look. I can't see where it's going to say deploy or whatever. It just doesn't say anything. So I'm not quite sure how to do that. Answers on the back of a postcard because I feel it's holding me back here. That I haven't managed to do that yet. But it doesn't. I can't see anything. Is it tier? Well, I'm at tier 7. So that's I've been given the mission at tier 6, I presume. But I think the actual bench is probably going to be where I got the mission. So I need to go back to this place and try and find the PAL gear bench there. Where that would be, not sure. I certainly can't. I can't create a PAL gear bench. Doesn't look like it's here actually, to be fair. I did wander around quite a bit. Where is PAL gear workbench? Okay, I have unused stat points again. I've always got the unused. Oh, I've got 2 unused stat points. Right, enhanced stats. Let's put stamina up again, then attack up as well. And Y is okay. So, PAL gear workbench. Sorry, Kay. I've seen it now. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, right. I need wood. Plenty wood. Right, okay, let's go back to... So the next question I've got is, how do I deploy a PAL to the base? Because I'm going back to my base here. And that should... Yes, okay. Did you have a good sleep, Kay? How was work? Seems weird asking that question. Seems very strange asking that question nowadays. Okay. Do I want to unlock that? Yes, I do. And then I want to build this. Here, probably. Another 2 days and you can rest, okay. As I say, it's good that they're giving you work straight away. Oh my god, this is a long one. Ooh. I'm quite. This is good. In a bad way, I'm really enjoying it because it's going to make me want to keep playing it. But I also need to keep playing Black Flag and Beast of Reincarnations out in 2 weeks as well. So this may well become an offline game whenever I'll play an offline game. Who knows? Yeah. I start things and I get quite excited by them, and then I find something else that I quite like the look of. So select recipe. Yes, do that. Start production and hold. Okay. Hello, Sass. Lovely to see you in. Thank you for the lurk. I think I'll go for about another 15 minutes or so. Right. Acquire. I remembered to acquire it this time. Oh god, I'm hungry again. Hungry again. Use and then nice. Okay. Okay. So I've done that. Return to the small settlement and report to the chief. Okay, we shall do that. I need to find out how to deploy that work pal though. Okay, if you've got the wiki open, can you have a look at that for me at all, please? How to deploy a work pal to the base. Yes. I'm sure I had one running about at one point, but I can't work out how to make it just go. Interact with your PAL box. Drag and drop a PAL from your storage or party to the bottom segment of the window, and they will start working. Ah, right, I get it. Right, okay, I understand. So if I do that and put them in here? Hey! Right. We're off. And now I need to try and build a bed. Can I build a bed? Go straight, but it is nighttime. I'll give him that. Technology. Yeah, see, I've done that, and I've got that. Pals at base recover at night without a pal bed. So I've got that. How do I make that then? Because It won't let me. Hmm. Okay. Okay. PAL box upgrade available. Okay, so we'll do that. PAL box management. How do I do the PAL box upgrade? Okay. Okay. Ooh, I can make a campfire. Right. Okay. So I've got that, but how do I make it? Ah, right, okay. Well, I don't really want to put it in. Okay, let's build it here. Under a tree. Nice. Let's build that. And then we can do this. I'm sure this would be a lot easier for people who normally play these types of games. You know, I think the DNA of it is probably reasonably straightforward for someone that's played a base builder survival crafting type game. How do I get him to go to sleep? Okay, I can't command him to go to sleep. Right, the bed's there anyway. They can go in there if they want. And then I need to go back here. I like that mod badge. Okay, it's quite a smart badge, that one. Right, we're back here. Whoops. Oh ho there, traveller. Is that a Fox Parks? Oh, and you even crafted a Fox Parks harness. You don't know where you got it from. I think it's because you're in the mod group, the Twitch mod league or guild or whatever it is. Ah, my apologies. I didn't mean to suggest you weren't the capable sort. Well, fox parks are on the smaller side. They're rather wary creatures that pack a rather nasty punch. It took us a team of people and several traps before we finally caught one of our own. Well, making it look easy is the mark of a true pal tamer. You could probably give the Rain Syndicate a good bit of trouble too. Still, you want to stay on your guard. You can worry about the tower once you're sufficiently prepared. May fortune follow you, my friend. Okay. Enter the tower of the Rain Syndicate. Well, that seems like it's something I shouldn't be doing at the moment, because that sounds like it's going to take another whole bunch of time to do. Okay, so that's tracked. However, how does that work then? Because he's told me about the fact that I've got a Fox Parks, and he's told me about the fact. I love it. Right. Okay. Okay. This is going to be fun. What the hell happened to him? That's a bit. Look at a little cute penguin thing. And he's got a katana stuck through his noggin. Shocking. Right, anyway, let's go back to base, I feel. That thing's been blowing on that pot for about 20 years. Soup's going to be just about burnt a crisp. So we can go back up here. It's a lovely day. And we'll go there, and we'll go back across to our base here. And see what is going on. So we've got that there. He's still kind of wandering about. So can I... Ooh, can I put like loads of them out there? Or maybe not. Maybe... No, I can only put one out at a time here. I've only got one slot to put them out. Right, I get you. Sometimes drops wool, becomes a shield. Okay. Right, okay, understand. We're getting there. So we've done the base missions. We've got a bed made for the base. Base upgrade, okay. Ah, right, let's do that then. Base level 2. So I'm assuming... Build a campfire, build a shoddy bed, and build a repair bench. Okay, let's try and do that then, and we'll kind of do the upgrade thing here. Let's deploy another pal. Let's do this guy. Hello? In there. Nice. Okay. He's funny. Pals without beds get stressed. Okay, so let's do that. And we're going to do this. Ah, right. That was... How did I get the bed? I've forgotten how I did that now. Right, let's do technology for... So we've got a campfire. We need to build a repair bench. And we need to build a shoddy bed. Need more fibre. Okay, I don't want to cut down all the trees right beside me. So let's go and find a tree slightly out with our area. And then we can do this and this. Is that the run? No. That was just me walking. That's the run. Right. So we do that, and then we do technology, and we do. No, I just tend to wander everywhere. Okay, I'm not in any particular hurry. Okay. Shoddy bed. Right. Okay. So we need to start making things now. Common shield, parachute. Okay. I can't remember how we made the... I think it was in here, was it not? Ah, it was the build menu. Okay, right. Okay. Don't panic. I've got my head back round it. Right, so we're making one of these. Whoa. Where am I putting that? Build it indoors on a foundation with a roof. Well, it didn't say build a structure. It just said build a shoddy bed. Right, whatever. Repair bench. What did it say there? Okay, I can do that. Well, I mean, if the pals are doing it, why can't I? Has to be said. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right. I'm building this here. Right, let's go. My boy. Are the characters cut your character? Yes, they are. I just don't spend any time in character creators. Because as I said at the start of the stream, you end up just looking at the back of their head the whole time. So what's the point in spending hours faffing about with it, you know? Build a campfire. Which should be here. Campfire. So let's put that there. Dang it. There's presets. So I just literally picked, there's a girl with pink hair. So I just literally picked the girl with pink hair. There's a girl with green hair. There's boys with whatever. Okay, so does that mean I now need to, see, kind of, why didn't it say? This is where I start getting a bit exasperated with things. I don't have an ability to make a structure. I think it does. See, I've got a wooden structure set. Okay. Yes. Okay. So build. Whoa, dude. Okay. Right, loads of stuff here. I've built this in a terrible place. I've come to realize I've built this in a terrible place. But I just wanted to build it beside this tower thing, really. So if I continue with it, I suppose the further afield I get, the more I'll have to build a. All right, we'll just build this here. Okay. Right, and then build. Is that wooden door? Okay. Dude. Seriously. Right, I need to turn that round that way and then build. Yes. And then, oh, this is not going to go well, is it? Because I'm now going to block this tower. Can I move things? Okay. Back to build menu. Time for me to take off. Thank you, Rain, so much for being here. Appreciate you. And then, okay, back to build menu. Let's do this. Because I need to make it a reasonable size, I would presume. And then build. And then there. And then there. And then there. Okay. And then we can build a couple of walls at the back. How do I completely rotate that? Okay. Hang on a minute. Wait. Okay. So we're here. What's that? A wooden diagonal wall? No, I don't want to do that. What does it mean by... Okay. I don't know what the difference between the walls was there. But we'll do that. And then this. Whoops, that. Ah. And then that. Yes. And then we can put another one on, but we'll do this one here. Build. And then that again. And build. And then we'll put another one on here. And then we'll put the door in here. There. And then we can put that on there. So we can put the bed against that and nobody's peering in through the window at us. And then we can do that and that. Okay. Looks all right. Looks all right. And then we can do this. Wooden pyramid roof. Yes. Oh, okay. How do we build a big roof? Okay. Okay, so this is going to have to be a... Yes. Build that. And then that. And then... that, but... that. And then... another one of them. Sorry, we need to put that there. Build. And then that. Damn it. And that there. And then we put the roof on. Yes. And then this. And then we can put on the bit here. And finally, that. Uh-oh. Why is that not working now? Okay, there. Yay! Right, okay. And then we can build this. Stick it in the corner here. Okay. Okay. Nice. It's a bit squint, which is the whole point of... Doesn't matter. Well, we can live with that. Open. Nice. Security settings. Can I put steps in? Is there a step up to the... A fence? No. Okay, so I can't do that. Anyway, I need to make another bed for our pal. Oops. And then that's the build menu. We need that. Need more fiber. Good grief. 2 secs, dudes. And then we will just cut down this thing and hopefully get some fiber. I'm hungry. Okay. And then we can do that, and then use them, and then okay. And then we can come down here again and put another bed in here. Put that here. Build. Yes. Ta-da! Right, so we've got beds for the boys. Base upgrade. Build a feed box and build a straw pal bed. I think I've done that, haven't I not? They're straw pal beds, aren't they? Yes, but I need more fiber. Again, always with the fiber. Dude. See, this could go on and on and on forever. I could be here forever thinking, I'll just do this. I've got one more thing to do. I'll just do this. And then okay. Right, I built that, and then build a feed box. Technology. Feed box. Yes. Place food here, and pals at the base will eat from it. Okay. How am I getting this? Food. Feed box. Wood. Where am I going to put this? Feels like if I'm making that, this is all going to have to change at some point, I'm sure. And then we'll do this. And then we can put some of that. Take half of that. How do I put that into the feed box? Ah, okay. There. Nice. Righty. And then there's another PAL box upgrade available. Okay, build up. Okay, so I'm just going to go on and on and on here. Oh, I've got 2 of them now. So let's take them and put... Oh, but if I do this, I'm going to need to build another bed. Because one of them is going to be left without a bed, and we can't be having that. Yes, so I need... This is the last thing I'm going to do tonight, is I'm just going to build another bed. Okay. Okay. So we're doing not too bad. I'm presuming you can actually enter build mode and move. You can only disassemble. That seems a bit mad that you can disassemble rather than move. Because there must come a point where you've been doing stuff and you suddenly realize that everything's going to be way too jammed together. So you kind of need to move things about. But that's good enough. I think we've had a good start to it now. And what do we need for the berry plantation? Somebody stop me. Somebody pull the plug. Berry plantation. Oh God, we've got enough for that. So yes. And we're gonna do a berry plantation. Where would we want it? Okay, we'll put it down the side of here. God, that's a lot. Okay, build that. Yeah, I can see how people do get a bit hooked. I did play Valheim for a bit at one point. The problem I had with Valheim was that I didn't really have anybody to play with. So I ended up getting to a point where it almost was impossible to play by myself. Okay, so we're watering. But I can kind of see how you would just get on a complete grind with this and just keep going and going and going. Because it is very enjoyable. Right. Okay, we've done that then. And we've done that. Okay, so we just go on and on and on and build everything now. Yeah, because there's another pal can come out there and yeah, okay. Right, I'm not gonna get conned into keeping going. It's gonna turn out to be nighttime as well, so dude. That's I'm trying to finish stream. I need to get in my house. How come that thing's just landed? Can I walk through him? I can't. Are you having a laugh? The biggest pal in the entire game that I've come across so far has just lain down right in front of the open door of my newly constructed house with my newly built bed. At least I can get in the window. How do I close the door? Okay. What on earth is going on? Right, thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. Right, let's get ourselves sorted out to there. Nice. They're away. Beautiful. Get up. Go on. Or I'll get my flamethrower out and smack you with it. Right, okay. Everybody's cool. Look at me berries. Ooh. Whoa, dude. It's all a bit rustic in here, which is beginning to offend my okay. I need to put the seeds in. It's beginning to offend my requirement for everything to be neat and tidy and straight, and I will need to go back at some point and do all that. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. It was a bit bewildering to begin with, but I have enjoyed it over the piece. So let's do this. I can understand why people are sort of raving about how good it is, but then I've got no basis for comparison. Because I've never played one of these before. I love the fact that they look at this guy. He doesn't need a watering can. I just need a couple of these guys to tend to the fields, and that'll be fine. Never have to worry about anything again. Right, that's now growing. The fire's burning. We're all good. We're all good. And that's that. So for today, I think that's the end of that. How do we return to title? Automatically save when returning to title. Yes, do that. Okay, right. Let me do that. I will jump off for a second, and I will return in a couple of minutes. Okay, okay. Let's go back to there. Very loud, very loud, very loud. And quit that. Yes. Right. Oh, God, it's still so bright. 2 seconds. Take that right down to there. And that and that. And that's much better. Take that away. And then we can do that. That. Okay. Yeah, I think I might clip that one out. That might be quite useful. Anywho, we've been streaming for almost 3%, Kate. 3. That's your low energy. That's because you've used all your energy on job. So, right. We've been streaming for almost 4 hours, which was not my intention tonight, but I just got carried away. To an average viewers of 16, peak viewers of 25. 2 follows, amazing. Thank you so much. And then rated viewers, thank you so much to Celeste for coming across with her community and everybody staying in. We've had 12 minutes of ads, 656, and Kuwu retains her title or gets it back. Kuwu, who has not had that title for the last couple of streams. So you've got it back, Kuwu. Well done, well done. There we go. We can do that, and we can do this. Right, let's have a quick shoot through. Put that on. Baseman, thank you. Streaking is easy if you're not wearing pants in the first place. Are you on vacation again, Baseman? Are you on vacation? 110 stream streak. Fantastic. Thank you so much for that. That's crazy. Crazy work. Right, let's have a quick run through the bingo. We had no new sub. We didn't have a hype train. Didn't have any of that. We had 1 raid. We did have raiders follow. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, I forgot to do Planet Death. Damn it. We actually had 2. Taku, thank you so much for the raid as well. We had 2 raids. I forgot to do Planet Death. I am an idiot. I did have to pee before we started. I didn't forget to change the category. I didn't do that. Had none of that. Didn't talk about any of that. I've done it shouty out, yes. I did definitely do that. I did get quoted. Well, somebody got quoted. I'll say somebody got quoted. No Jet. Lily was out again. Yes. No Kisa tonight. Pissy hasn't been in to break anything. Nobody got over 90%. Technology didn't fail for stream, which is great. Okay, so that's us. If anybody wants to start the vote, then now is the time. Forever hold your peace. Let's do that, and we'll do that. And I'll redeem that and see what we end up with that. And we can do... right, let's do that. Right, so that wasn't too bad. When will I next be back? Probably Thursday. Thursday or Friday. I'm not 100% sure when I'll be back. Through the course. It'll either be Thursday or Friday this week, and either we'll play Black Flag or more Palworld. What would you prefer? People quite happy to keep watching Palworld, or do you want to go back and be a pirate again, or do you want to do something completely different? As I say, I'm kind of conscious about starting new games and you like both. I'm kind of conscious of of starting new games because Beast of Reincarnation's coming out in 2 weeks' time, and I think I'm going to get heavily lost in that game. So I think that will take over any stream time that I've got, unless, of course, it doesn't live up to the expectation that I've got for it. So there we go. Thank you very much. I win. Yay! So someone does win bingo. Palworld takes a little time to get going and is usually more fun with more people. Right, I see. So it's just as well Kubu's not here because she would have kicked my ass for doing that. Anywho, let's go and have a quick look. I can't believe it's almost 11:30 here. I was not going to stream this long tonight. I need to find somebody to raid. Let's go. I'll take that under advisement, Baseman. But I am, just as I say, I'm a little bit worried about starting anything new because right, who have we got on that we could go and see? Did I see Kara on there? I did. Yeah. Let's go and see Kara. We raided Wade last time, so it's been a while since I've actually seen Kara. So let's do that. I'm laughing at a stream title because oh my god, she cracks me up. Let us go and do the thing. Let's go there and raid, and then we can go. Oh, I don't know whether she's been streaming very much recently, but given Celeste raided us, let's get everybody back to someone that Celeste knows very well, and we'll go and say hi, which is good. Kuwu, you got your title back. You got your title back, so that's good. Yes. You can use that one if you want for Kara, because I'm quite sure she will appreciate it. Thank you for stream. Indeed, not a problem. As I say, probably Thursday or Friday. I'll be back. I'm not 100% sure the way the week's going to work out. Quite busy this week work wise as well. So it depends very much on where my energy's at by the time we get there. But yeah, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it a lot more than I actually anticipated I would. I think I can see me wanting to go in and start playing around with where my base is and what it all looks like because it's all a bit untidy for me at the moment. Kuwu wins bingo as well. Crazy work. Who voted 34? What was 34? Hang on a minute. 34. Death talks about the weekly schedule. I don't know. I'm not sure. It hasn't clicked on 34 anyway. Anyway, let's go and see Kara and say hello and give her some abuse because it's always fun to do so. And I'll see you later. Bye.
Sutter would be like Malteser with hello? For the Twitch got out. Also, Desi, thank you for the fucking raid. How was your stream? What did you do? What the fuck? Wait, Deathy, have you been playing Palworld? I feel like I see you're playing a little bit of Palworld. If that's the case, that's what I'm playing today on stream.